It's time for another dramatic chapter of this Phoenix Files book that I am writing with a robot. When we last left our heroes, Tank could fly for some reason, and he was flying in the air with Jordan on his back to chase Luke, who had been piled into a helicopter by Peter again for some reason. Why? I don't know. Will we find out today? Maybe. Let's find out today. Whatever death trap you have chosen, I don't want any further contact with it, I said, pointing at Peter as we headed straight into the air. Jordan was still spinning around and around because Tank seemed to be flying crooked. She clutched his feet like she believed he was probably about to lose his balance and fall down into the kitchen. Our helicopter was completely spotless and tidy. It wobbled back and forth now. I felt like I wasn't safe. "Where are you bringing me in this tiny little thing?" I warbled. Peter shrugged and walked out of the chopper. He swore loudly and started falling through the air. I rolled over to the other side of the red seats and scrambled out after him. "Apparently I'm a little bit higher up than I thought," I said, glancing down at the airport. I tried to get straight back up into the helicopter, but it was already halfway down to the ground. Jordan dropped down next to me and pointed to her shoulder. "Are you ready for a ride on the plane with no windows?" she asked. I stared at her eyes and felt my fingers start grabbing her shoulder. "Good thinking," said Tank, looking genuinely delusional. "I am a big, bright man of the world." He pulled up and we headed back down to the ground. A second later, there was a sickening crunch and we saw Peter crash to the airport floor. A second later, the helicopter touched down on its side and exploded. Peter looked like a piece of crumpled history. He sat up and rubbed his head disapprovingly. "That was not my best action, I guess." "What happened?" hissed Jordan. "Did you think he was going to smack the road and go to bed? Because I sure did." "I guess he's just made of the same steel as the truck over there," I said. Peter stared at us, but then he turned away and started unloading big wooden crates from behind his own tongue. "Yeah, I don't know about that kind of stuff," said Jordan. "Luke Hunter of the Phoenix Files book, I realized on our way down to the ground that I might want to make out with you." "I might also think that sounds fine," I said slowly. "But first, I think we should probably make sure we stop Calvin." "What do you mean?" she said, sounding kind of offended. "Look," I said firmly, "what do you reckon is in those crates?" I listened to the airport and my heart made a little shudder. "You hear that?" I said. "It sounds like ducks," Jordan whispered. She grabbed Tank by the back. "Is that you making that noise again?" "It's not him," I said hurriedly, watching Peter as he pulled out a massive groan and opened up a big wooden crate. "I saw Officer Calvin hiding ducks from his own family," Jordan muttered under her eyes. "Yeah," said Calvin, shooting a video of us with his laptop computer. "I just need you to come with me." He pulled out a massive silver stick and started chasing after us. Peter grinned and kept right on working on his duck situation. Jordan gasped as Calvin turned his stick into something really big and solid, a waitress with another couple of coffee stains on her face that looked like two empty chairs. The silver stick woman carried a small man in her hands. When he finally spoke, his voice sounded like a caged animal. "I am the end of the world," howled the tiny man. "You cannot control it. I will watch as every single one of you falls to my feet." Jordan looked back at him. "I told you Peter wanted something small and shiny." And that's the end of chapter 5, which took a very unexpected turn or two. Who is the shiny silver man? What is he doing here? Nobody knows. Let's find out next time, or maybe not, on this thing, whatever it's called. In the meantime, click here to subscribe to my channel. Click here for all of the videos, because why not watch them all? Makes total sense. And click here and here for other things. And I'll see you later.